Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Jay Will here again at Veteran Nerd Review. Getting ready to give you guys another Marvel Legends review on the Marvel Legends Controller Build-A-Figure Waves Madam Hydra. And pretty cool looking figure, but I will say, like, my favorite color is green. But lady, take it easy. Gosh, she's like, that's a lot of green. Anyway, gonna go ahead and take her stand right here. Guys, if you can, go ahead and subscribe for me. Hit the like button. So that way I can kind of keep you guys looped in. Hit the notification bell as well, of course, so you guys can be in the know of when new videos getting ready to drop. And I have quite a few deals and some programs I'm getting ready to implement. I have a raffle program, so I'm buying onesies and twosies, or maybe threesies of certain figures that I know you guys like. So that way you guys have an opportunity to win them later on, sometime this summer maybe. So yeah, so guys might want to stay tuned in for that. So just letting you guys know ahead of time. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Take a quick look at our packaging. We have the pretty standard old school now Marvel Legends packaging with the big window front. Marvel's Madam Hydra. Artwork right there on the side, reflected on the other side. That's the controller wave. If you don't want to know who you need to get, go ahead and look at that. Bit of a read up right here too. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. And yeah, other than that, pretty nice artwork. A lot of green, of course. Got the Hydra symbol with the skull and the tentacles right there in the background, and then of course on top. But other than that, not a whole lot else going on with the packaging. Let's go ahead and bring her a little bit closer. Let's put her next to her guys here, her teammates or her boss slash co-worker and whatnot. We have Marvel Legends Red Skull from, I believe, the Mandroid wave back in the day. The Red Skull, and then we also have the Crossbones. I forgot what wave he came in. Not sure, but he's there. So many figures over time, you tend to forget who came with what. And I do believe she would be kind of like the rival to maybe Black Widow, being that she is Red Skull's right-hand lady. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put it next to the rest of her wave mates that I reviewed so far. We have the John Walker, aka U.S. Agent. We have this wave's Iron Man. We have, I forgot his name. Was it Thunderball? Was it Rollerball? Was it Speedball? Speedball. Yeah, we have him. We have Adam Brashear, aka Blue Marvel. And we also have the Maria Hill / Quake body mold. And I gotta say, just based off playing around with these figures a little bit, they look great together. There's a lot of heavy hidden characters and names in this wave. They all look great. But looking between these two female body molds from this wave, I'm a little bit disappointed at Madam Hydra, because they made some great advancements, some leaps and bounds with the Maria Hill figure, with her being double jointed in the elbow right there, and all the opposability she comes with. So yeah, for them to downgrade in the same exact wave and get with another female figure with less posability, it's kind of disappointing. I thought Hasbro finally, decided to say, let's go ahead and make this our standard, deal for female figures, but nope, they decided to give us a little bit more to want. But anyway, as far as accessories go, she comes with the right leg of controller. She comes with a set of down to business hands, and she comes with these two pistols right here, these old timey kind of like German World War I or II pistols, which is kind of fitting, seeing as how she is part of Hydra and they came up as a part of a Nazi regime back in the day. So yeah, it's kind of fitting that they have those pistols. Anyway, okay, let's get down to brass tacks. The paint is pretty clean on her. Of course, if you're just using like a solid green all the way throughout, you don't really need much. You don't have to have any specific line to follow or anything like that. So it looks pretty good. But yeah, like I said earlier, yeah, she's a lot of green. Green looks like green contacts, green eyeliner, green lipstick, green hair, green bodysuit, green gloves all the way up to the biceps. Like gosh, well, that's a lot of green. But I think she makes it work a little bit. I mean, you know, she literally has to make the suit. Like the suit makes the person, but she makes this suit. Anyway, yeah. As far as articulation goes, she doesn't get to look up very far because the hair kind of gets in the way. It's kind of a stiffer plastic, so you can't really. And then of course it like kind of loops around the back, so you don't get to really get it to move past her shoulders. But she'll look down a little bit, but the hair also gets in the way in the front. If you kind of move it out to the way to the side or whatever, you can kind of get her head to come down a little bit. Get a little bit of side to side motion here, but of course the hair is hitting the shoulders, so it kind of hinders a little bit, and you get like ever so slightly the head tilt because of course the hair is a big hindrance for this body mold, for this head sculpt. I do believe there was a Madam Hydra figure that came out a while ago that was part of the Return of Marvel Legends wave from way back in the day. Not way back in the day, maybe like 10-12 years ago now. But anyway, shoulders move out to the sides that far. They go all the way around. No bicep swivel, of course, another downgrade as I mentioned before. Single jointed elbow, another downgrade, but you do get the pivot right there in it. So yeah, you get that to kind of make up for not having all the posability that the Maria Hill figure has. / Quake figure. Wrist swivel, back and forward motion of the hands. I believe it's the same on the fist as well. Yep. You get a diaphragm joint at the top here with not a whole lot of movement to it. Maybe I haven't broken it in. Yeah, it was like super stiff on mine, but yeah, you break it in a little bit. You can crunch backwards that far. Crunches forward that far, so you get like a halfway decent range. And of course you can move all the way around to the diaphragm joint, and then the legs kick out to the sides that far. Again, of course, like a bit of a downgrade compared to what the Maria Hill figure can do. Kicks to the front that far. Kind of starts to Y out because of the joint setup. Kicks backward about that far. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees. That's still been in pretty good, I'd say. No boot cut or anything. Ankle pivot. And up and down movement of the feet. So, pretty much what you would be used to as far as a female body mold. Not as great as the Maria Hill mold / Quake mold, but it's there. She kind of just takes us back a little bit, takes a step back to the older, female body molds from Hasbro for the Marvel Legends, but not a big deal. I don't think she does much like fighting or like skill work or agility type stuff or whatever in the comics. I mean, she's kind of like I said, a reverse spy or the Red Skull's right hand lady. So she probably gets into a few scuffles here and there, hand to hand with Black Widow. But other than that, not a whole lot else going on with this figure. But I think I picked her up for maybe like 16 or 17 bucks, so it wasn't that big a deal. But yeah, as always, guys, appreciate you guys stopping by. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts, and hit the notification bell so you guys can be in the loop or in the know on what else I got coming out. And I will catch you guys later. Be safe out there.